Welcome to the Saul's Newsstand News Rewind for February 26, 2021. Fox News reports, amid COVID-19 pandemic, flu has disappeared in the U.S. February is usually the peak of flu season, with doctors' offices and hospitals packed with suffering patients. But not this year. Flu has virtually disappeared from the U.S., with reports coming in at far lower levels than anything seen in decades. Experts say that measures put in place to fend off the coronavirus, mask wearing, social distancing, and virtual schooling were a big factor in preventing a twindemic of flu and COVID-19. A push to get more people vaccinated against flu probably helped too, as did fewer people traveling. Some doctors say that they have even stopped sending specimens for testing because they don't think flu is present. Nevertheless, many labs are using a CDC-developed multiplex test that checks specimens for both the coronavirus and the flu. The Washington Free Beacon reports, momentum grows in Congress to boycott Beijing Olympics. Momentum is building among members of Congress to boycott the 2022 Winter Olympics in Beijing. A new House resolution introduced on Wednesday calls for the United States to lead an international effort to walk away from the Games unless they are relocated from China. The United States isn't the only nation weighing the decision. This week, Canada's Parliament unanimously voted to declare the use of concentration camps on Uyghur Muslims in Western China as genocide, opening the door to action from members of Parliament to organize a Canadian boycott of the Olympics. American authorities have been forthright about the genocide in Xinjiang. Former Secretary of State Mike Pompeo officially declared the actions against Uyghurs a genocide in the final days of the Trump administration, and Secretary of State Anthony Blinken has repeatedly said that the Biden administration will carry on the designation. And finally, an article from The Hill states, U.S. hits game-changing moment in COVID-19 fight. The U.S. is on the cusp of a game-changing moment in the fight against COVID-19 after a one-dose shot from Johnson & Johnson passed a key regulatory hurdle on Wednesday, giving it a clear path to emergency use authorization. An FDA review of a large clinical trial found the company's vaccine completely prevented hospitalizations and death and was also mostly effective against preventing moderate and severe cases of COVID-19. The vaccine may also provide better protection than expected against new variants of the virus. Overall coronavirus cases and hospitalizations are declining, and as the U.S. heads towards spring, experts are starting to see a light at the end of the tunnel. And that concludes your Saul's Newsstand News Rewind for February 26, 2021. For more political news faster, visit saulsnews.com.